Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for that's pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm on the bot. Just coming back. Another sitting, just going to just about how Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, they just, mainly 2/3, out here, 2/3 of Israel, Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian Israelites are, they just out here doing all kind of, wickedness, and it's out here, wilding out, not giving a damn about, the things they do. They don't care. They don't care about the things that they don't care about the wickedness they do. They just put it all out there. And the Lord Yahweh Shai, sees see the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, 2/3. He's seen a wickedness, and he's seen how rebellious they are, and how they just don't care about don't have no morals for themselves no more. They just out here doing the hell they want to do, not a care in the world. They don't care about their actions and the things that they are doing. And the Lord Yahweh Shai sees that, and great. That's why the time of Jacob's trouble, it's just the beginning stages. But when this society starts to collapse here in America, Babylon the Great, when things start to, when these plagues that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to bring to America, Babylon the Great starts to take over, overwhelm this place. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, 2/3 are gonna face the great wrath and judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Because y'all rebelliousness and the wickedness that y'all do, the abominations y'all point forth, and acting out that the Lord Yahweh Shai hates, but we in those times, and like I say. And I say these women out here are just wilding out, and they ain't got no care in the world. They definitely, Lord Yahweh gonna bring down, that proud, haughty, the looks and mindset, of these women, of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, the Israelite woman, the Lord Yahweh gonna bring that shit down, in these times going forward, and the men, that ain't right, But I'm getting to it. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have none. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So, let's go to 2/3. 2/3 of the nation Israelites are foolish, man. They have not known the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They don't want to know. They don't want to follow the ways of the Lord. Know how to conduct yourself, and and how to be in obedience. But they have not known the Lord. They don't want to know. They see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, God's truth, knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving you wisdom to understand how to, walk in this truth, of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the real knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Not that Baptist church, not those Baptist church, preachers, how they, telling you how, how you should walk, in the ways of the Lord, and how they, that ain't nothing but just a show, They're not really edified. They're not really giving you edification or the wisdom knowledge, Lord Yahweh Shai. The men of the Lord from the apostles and the elders of great millstone are giving it to you, and showing you how to be, giving you the understanding of the scriptures, how to, conduct yourself, have some, have a standard about yourself, not out here just wilding out, not giving a damn, showing yourself out, and not having no type of shame. I say women don't got no shame about themselves no more, man. They just out here, they don't give a damn. They just out here doing what they want to do, But the Lord Yahweh Shai finna bring that down, finna bring that pride mindset, and of 2/3, women and men, But I say, 2/3 are, Scottish means stupid, they just don't consider, their ways. I say they love foolishness. They love the, like I said, scripture say, they have no understanding of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and they are wise to do evil. They wise to get into what the so-called white man, red man, the Edomites, what they push out there, They push out, hey, it's okay for you to do this and do that on the media or whatever. They take counsel. Of what the so-called white man, red man, these devil Edomites push out in the media or whatever. That they're harking on to that BS, that bullshit, that nonsense, that foolishness. But they don't want to harken on to the counsels or the words of the Lord Yahweh Shai from the men of the Lord, from the apostles and the elders of great millstone, So to do good, they have no knowledge, because 2/3 of the nation Israel, Israelites don't want to, come to the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They rather stay in that smooth saying doctrine, that false doctrine. Everything gonna be okay. You do the hell you want, and you do the hell you want. The Lord is gonna forgive you. That's not the case. You gotta come in the right way of repentance of the Lord Yahweh Shai. It's a way that you gotta come to repentance of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Just you go to the pulpit, and in these churches, and they sprinkle some water on you, and you are cleansed of your ways. Nah, you gotta get cleansed by the way by the word, by the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai. And that's why a lot of Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino Israelites, don't consider, don't know. They're just getting played, getting played by these bad church preachers, taking their money and so forth, making a fool out of you, because, like I say, Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indians, they simple, why scripture says, how long you simple ones gonna love simplicity, man. That's why the Lord Yahweh Shai only called, the elect of the nation Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian. He only called, his elect to receive this truth and to hold on to it and to teach it and to, prophesy down from America Bible great, and feed those that sincerely, want to get edification of the word of the Lord, and not just a song and dance, but really get understanding of the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai. But from there, go to Jeremiah 5:28. They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. Yeah, so Israel, so-called Negro, Latino natives out here, 2/3, the ones that got it going on, here in America, Babylon the Great, here in this wicked kingdom of so-called white man, red man's world. They doing the good, so forth and all that, got money and this and that, but they deeds overpass the wicked, man. And who's the wicked? The so-called white man, red man, the red devil. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino natives, they ways, they deeds, the things that they do overpass the wicked. And these devils see it, and then when they report seeing the so-called Negro, Latino, native Israelites out here acting a fool and so forth. That's that's them really, laughing at you. Just showing like, these Negroes out here acting wild. They out here wilding out. Look at them. That shit, they putting you on Front Street. Just showing how how you acting, man. And that's not the way the Lord Yahweh wants you, Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian. Y'all should not be, acting like a, like a fool. Just a wild, like a wild animal. Y'all acting worse than a wild animal, man. And the Lord Yahweh, he sees that, man, and he gonna, like I said, great judgment come down, man. The best thing for 2/3 is nothing but the best thing to come to 2/3 of the nation Israelites is death, man. And go to the spirit world, come back in the kingdom as babies, in the right mind, because most of the Israelites are gone. You can't tell them nothing. You can't, you can't reason with them. You're trying to show them a way, how to act and so forth according to the words of the Lord, and they just, look at you crazy, or they just have a demon on us. I don't want to hear that Bible. I don't want to hear that shit. Just going crazy. Jake out here, crazy, wild. They gone. I say they just indulge in this wickedness, man. But it's just gonna lead to death. But reading on, they judge not the cause. They call the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper, and the right of the needy. And the right of the needy do they not judge? So like I say, like you got to practice these Baptist church preachers in here, man. They not the true judges. Excuse me. They're not the true judges, or the Lord, or the Lord. They not the real men of the Lord. The real true men of the Lord is the apostle, is the apostle, elders, and brother great millstone, the elect men under so-called Negro, Latino Israelites are pushing the word of the Lord. Giving you understanding what what to do, what you should do, how you should conduct yourself, how should you not conduct yourself in the ways of the Lord, and come to understanding, what you're doing, where you going off at, rebuking you, But Israel don't want to hear that, man. They want to stick with the pastor telling you everything will be all right when it's not. The men of the Lord from the apostles and elders of the men of the Lord from the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. The men of the Lord are telling you that everything is not gonna be okay. All hell's gonna break loose here in America, Babylon Great. The Lord, I was trying to bring nothing but death, nothing but pain, sorrow, and death and destruction to America, Babylon the Great. And we in those times right now, we're just in the beginning of it, and it's gonna get worse and worse, man. And you're gonna know that, the men of the Lord from the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone had the truth, It ain't gonna get no better, But 2/3 just gonna have to face their demise, in this time, in this life, But they're gonna come back in their right mind, in the kingdom, as babies, the elect, they're gonna come back through the elect men, and be born in the kingdom, and babies in the right mind, the right spirit, in the ways of the Lord Yahweh. But next verse, Proverbs 8:35. Whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall attain favor of the Lord. So the ones that really, sincerely, about the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and seeking His mercy and deliverance from His wrath and destruction, and to know the ways of, to really get to really know the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and to really hold on to it, and like I said, obtain it. It's gonna find favor of the Lord Yahweh Shai. The Lord Yahweh Shai gonna have mercy on His elect. Hopefully I'm part of the righteous number. That's why the men of the Lord, from the apostles and the elders of great millstone, we say that we hope to be. But with those that seek the Lord Yahweh Shai sincerely, and want to attain His favor and His mercy and deliverance from His wrath and destruction, and to come into His ways and understanding, and to be obedient, and not be rebellious, and to stay in order. The Lord Yahweh Shai gonna have favor, amongst those that sincerely believe in this truth of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and actually is walking in the right ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai. But so no, I'll end off of this. It's Proverbs 8:36. But he that sinneth against me wrongful, read it again, but he that sinneth against me wrongful, his own soul, wrong of his own soul. Let's read it again. But he that sinneth against me wrong of his own soul, all they that hate me love death. So like I said, 2/3 of the nation Israelites, they, they hate the ways of the Lord. They don't, they despise this truth from the Lord Yahweh Shai, that the men, apostles, and elders of brethren are pushing out, which leads to life, everlasting. But they don't see it as that. They just see it as, not good. They see that America is what's good, and, they can't see past America, Babylon the Great. But the men of the Lord see past this, and we walk in the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, because we know that this is the true riches, and it leads to life and peace of mind, of understanding of what's to come and what's going to happen, and what's to come, what's going to happen to America, Babylon Great, what's to come, what's going to happen to these wicked devils, so-called white people, red people, what's they what's their future, once the Lord Yahweh Shai bring down this wicked kingdom of the so-called white man, red man's world, to America, Babylon Great. But 2/3 of the nation Israel is like so-called Negro, Latino, native, they love death. They love this wicked place, man. They love the ways of this world. They love the ways of Esau, Edom, so-called white man, red man, that, push out, death, push out, to kill your babies, abortions, push out for you, it's okay for you to change yourself, change your sexual, preferences, pushing out this confusion that, you can walk into the neutral restroom, you just, a man and woman can be in the same bathroom, and all this madness, man, it's pushing out abominations that the Lord Yahweh Shai hates. But 2/3 of Israel, they are accepted to it, because they don't see nothing else. They don't see past this world, the only the elect do, so the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, native Israelites, hopefully I'm part of righteous number, we hope for mercy and deliverance from Lord Yahweh Shai to, be delivered out of this hellhole, man, and we seeking to hasten out of this captivity, man, and on the mind frame, we're not, settling, here in America, Babylon Great. We ain't settling in our minds, this is what I want. I'm chilling here, man. I ain't trying to push for something, more greater than America, Babylon Great, which is this truth, to seek the Lord, to, give up, your goals and aspirations, you know, you're trying to accomplish in here in America, Babylon the Great, because the Lord it's not forever, and the Lord Yahweh is gonna destroy this place, man. But like I say, 2/3 don't see past this, and what's gonna lead and what's they end, what they end gonna be nothing but great death and destruction. You know, that's what's coming to 2/3 of the nation of Israelites. You know, hard-headed, rebellious, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. You know. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. So again, I'd like to praise and honor below to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua, keep fighting that say shalom.